kind of fun to react to JaVale McGee. Scrolling through videos. I want to imagine what I came across. So, Danuel House Jr., right? NBA player, Danuel House Jr. Think he plays for Houston. I don't know about something like that. But he's from, I think he's from Houston. Alright? So, NBA bubble, right? You know what NBA bubble is? Playoffs. How? How in the world? How in the world does this dude have an advantage of being a girl inside the bubble, sneaking the girl inside the bubble? Like, what is wrong with you? That's how you get yourself kicked out. Like, you don't know that she has COVID. You bring her inside the facility, and then they get COVID. Like, come on, man. You gotta be responsible. I know. Ayo, it's no Simp September. My man's already simping. You know when he brought the girl inside. You know. You know. But anyway. Dang. His friends got to sit on that bed. Wow. Just imagine. Do they even clean the room? Do they even have maids that come and clean the room? Like the maid is looking at that thing. I know. I know that bed ain't wet. I know you know how to go to the bathroom. So she probably saying, she's saying, I'm gonna keep my mouth closed on that note. That's just disgusting. But anyway, that's disgusting. Just imagine stuck behind the bed, no comment, no concern. Don't even type in the comments down below. I know some people will do that. Don't do it. Not do it. But I'm just saying, all that stuff. No, shut. The people that don't know should know. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. So don't be saying, oh my god, don't even say that. Oh my god, it's oh my god. Man, you know what I'm saying too. You know. If you ever seen a girl, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, let's get right to the video. I'm not gonna stick on it all day. No comment down below. Comment down below if you ever seen a girl. Comment down below. Because me and you gonna have some problems.
Loneliness. Very, very simple. You better let somebody come up in there and see it.
Exactly.
Just be real. Just be real. So I mean, like a doctor. What do you mean? Look, they gotta let somebody up in there and see it. Now, I understand. Need someone to come. Listen. Go ahead. Hey, listen.
Damn,
it
bro.
would be nice to see it, the whole family and all that stuff. Not that. You understand? I really, really do. But we all know that, 6 of those teams are going home at the end of this week, all right, because they ain't going to play them, right? Well, that's 6 teams, right? Okay, so you got the teams, the roster, and all of their personnel. Now, you can't
he's
just
on the
let
Rockets.
family come in there and say, like, but you let one, like, you can let a wife or a girlfriend. I would strongly advise the NBA to facilitate that happening before August 30th.
But they know what's gonna happen though. If they're gonna cover it. And that kind of runs with it.
I mean, the bottom line is they didn't do anything wrong. They're not in jail.
to the topic now.
And I've seen you checking out some of our stuff. Get ready for by far the most bizarre story that you have ever heard to this day. And it's very similar, probably even worse than the Lou Williams Magic City story. And honestly, it's kind of similar to the video I made on microphone, for those of you guys that are subscribed to my NFL channel, where I discussed a Seattle Seahawks player sneaking in a woman into training camp despite there being a global pandemic. For those of you guys that don't know, the NFL doesn't currently have a bubble system going on, but they're being very, very careful over there because since they don't have a bubble campus, well, they're trying to make sure that whenever they do have training camp, players aren't bringing any outside people in, potentially risk a COVID infection, which makes a lot of sense.
Let them be ladies' men.
The NFL has significantly more players per team than the NBA, but the NBA has it all under control. You see, we're all part of a bubble.
I'm home. Don't be the second one, man.
Don't go in and don't go out unless if Lou Williams wants lemon pepper chicken wings from Magic City. I'm never going to stop that joke.
Do it.
But Daniel House is being investigated.
I know you do something like that.
And we got a report in regard to a situation where he pretty much did something very similar. So what's going on, guys? Your boy Mike here, back again with some NBA news. Guys, this is my fifth video of the day. So I don't know if you guys could realize my voice is freaking dying. So if you can take a moment to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. As a matter of fact, slam dunk that like for the YouTube algorithm. Every like really helps the channel grow. It tells
also like this and like his
that
video.
Are into the NBA that, hey, an NBA
and
fan
subscribe
might like this video.
to both of us.
So if you can smash that like button, I really appreciate it. And on top of that, I live stream on Twitch on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays.
Same as me.
At 9 p.m. Pacific time, and make Twitter,
TikTok,
and Instagram as well. Now that we got all that out of the way, cue the intro.
If you don't subscribe and stuff, what are you doing watching the vids if you're not subscribed? But still watch vids. But like, subscribe. I know y'all don't have an account, just make it not that hard though. It's only 2.2 steps. Ads. We don't like you.
Mic check 212.
Another way to get rid of the ads.
This video, the Houston Rockets are currently down, but not out of the Los Angeles Lakers series. Sure, they're down 2-1. Sure, Russell Westbrook is actually holding the team back. Yes, honestly, statistically, he has negative win shares during the NBA playoffs. But sure, there's a lot of things that are looking bleak. Sure, there's rumors of Mike D'Antoni being out after this season. Sure, there's rumors of Daryl Morey being fired after the playoffs. But hey, at least the team doesn't have Chris Paul anymore. At least James Harden and the team's getting along really well. And at least there's no drama about a player potentially trying to sneak in a woman into the NBA bubble campus. Oh, wait, no, that's not right at all.
Yeah, that's not right. You're wrong.
According to a report, Daniel House Jr. faces a NBA probe for a potential violation of bubble protocol. Now, so here's what's going down. Pretty much the NBA listened to Stephen A. Smith when he gave his little speech about allowing players to have their wives and their girlfriends in the bubble for the sake of them just not losing their freaking mind. And it makes a lot of sense, man. You're like, you have some grown men up in there for 2 months not seeing their girlfriend or wife. It makes a lot of sense. Well, Daniel House had another idea, and I guess this was his rationale. And by the way, his name's spelled with a U-E-L, not an I-E-L. Did you ever know that? I never knew that. This is news to me, but I digress.
But speaking of that, I feel you though. Your real house. Daniel House, I feel you. And I didn't even know your name was like that, to be honest. So that means Daniel House. Daniel House has a alright. But I feel you though. Let me know down in the comments. Would you do the same thing he did? If you haven't been, say you don't, girlfriend, right? You haven't been with anyone in the last few months. So you decide you gonna use app and get a girl. Bring her to the hotel. You do your woo. She finds Mimis, right? This thing with each thing she gonna stay. But if you haven't seen your family in a couple months, right? We haven't seen your girlfriend in a couple months, and you sick and tired of obeying the rules, like you can't see them, like you just get bored in the room alone, doing nothing. Probably, but and you actually went off topic. But if you haven't, I'm gonna know the comments do the same things like 2 times. If you're in a situation like him, haven't seen anyone for a couple of months, like for a long, long time, when you're staying in a boat for like a couple of months, I forgot what he said.
House had another idea, and I guess this was his rationale. And by the way, his name is spelled with a U-E-L, not an I-E-L. Did you ever know that? I never knew that. This is news to me, but I digress. Daniel House said, hey, if women are allowed to come in here, let me just bring a random chick into the bubble. And that's what he did. He tried to sneak in a random girl.
No, besides that. So if you're in a situation like him, right, haven't seen anyone in a couple of months, since you're in the bubble and you can't bring anyone because you don't want them contracting COVID and then the other team contracting COVID. But you haven't seen them for a couple months and you're getting bored in your room, just playing games, doing this and this and this, and you're used to someone being by your side, someone sitting by your side, someone doing this and this for you, and like you're getting bored. Saying, I know LeBron's up in there bored because he's not with his girl. I know he's up in there bored. But like you haven't seen him for a couple months and you kind of getting bored of just being alone, lonesome, and you just want some entertainment. Not that kind of entertainment I'm talking about the other kind. But you just don't know what to do with yourself, and like you're saying, oh my gosh, what if I just bring a girl? So that I can get my mind off of like staying in the boat, my mind off of the game, my mind of doing this and this and this. So like I can have some actual communication with someone face to face. I feel like that's what he was doing right now. So then he decided to call up a girl, an IG model, and the IG model came to the bubble because if I was an IG model, I would have been automatic. You coming? I don't care what they say. I don't care if I get suspended, but you coming? I can care less about the game. I can care more too because you always gonna be with me. The game it's just only a 30, 34, 26 game season, but then you gonna be here. So like, I just don't know what to say. But like, if you're in a situation like him, like boredom, I have nothing to do, just playing games all day, watching TV all day, uh, and like you just want someone by your side, want someone to sleep with at night instead of you sleeping alone. Like, I would have did the same thing. Call someone. He was probably act at the time that he wanted to call someone because he never in a long, long time. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna call someone so I can do the woo, and she can stay at the bubble, but she gotta leave though.
Girl into the bubble.
If I can go there, I'll tell
As
you.
a result, the NBA is then undergoing an investigation. Well, the most recent news that I got is going to infuriate a lot of Houston Rockets.
Yo, I know the NBA would do that too. They would have bought a girl. If they bored, got nothing to do, bored them. Just watch TV all day, playing games all
Daniel
day.
House was nowhere to be found.
They don't have
the Rockets
6
game
after.
lost to the Los Angeles Lakers due to
And
quote unquote personal reasons,
bringing the girl.
and is listed as out for Thursday's Game 4 on the official injury report. Sources say the league hasn't cleared him to play in Game 4 yet, but the NBAPA and the NBA are discussing the issue because, according to this report with Tim McMahon as well, Woj says that the Houston Rockets forward Daniel House Jr.'s status for the remainder of the Western Conference semifinals is in jeopardy as the NBA probes a potential violation of bubble protocol. House, of course, has denied any wrongdoing to the league.
He misses a
so
game.
currently, what's going on is the NBA, according to this report from ESPN, is believed to be considering whether House could be subjected to a 10-day quarantine period for an alleged violation. Now, his Rockets teammate and Sacramento Kings center Richaun Holmes and his Rockets teammate Bruno Cavalco had to spend 10 days in quarantine for violations of campus protocol soon after teams reported to the Walt Disney World Resort for the NBA's restart. If you guys remember back when the restart just started, Richaun Holmes got into some trouble for trying to order Postmates, but he went across the street.
One of the team might not be cool, but he still has to play with him. So he probably.
Now, look. I
like
Daniel House isn't James Harden or Russell Westbrook or Robert Covington or Eric Gordon, but he's still an important role player. He averaged 11.4 points and 5.8 rebounds per game during the playoffs. And
I don't know whoever told
to him as one of the league's most underrated two-way players on Tuesday, one day before.
You know why? He's overrated at something. No. Be quiet.
Daniel House had to sit out a pivotal game of the series against the Lakers. And if you really think about it, the Rockets won one of the games when
you probably don't even care about them, to be honest. Here's kids that even that's all. I wouldn't care. If I'm sitting out for a 10-day suspension, I wouldn't care because I'm alone. I'm at lonesome at a hotel by myself, and I want some. I just want someone to be on my side. And I hit up an ID model, and she comes over. I want her to spend the night or something like that.
Daniel House was playing, but who knows how his impact really was. But according to these win shares in the playoffs so far, Daniel House has an offensive win share of 0.3, defensive win share of 0.4, and a win share of 0.7. He has a defensive box plus minus of 0.5, a overall box plus minus of 1, and a value over replacement player of 0.2. So you can make the argument that he's technically more important than Russell Westbrook has been in these playoffs so far. Okay, I'm going to stop hating on Russell Westbrook so much. I just saw his advanced stats for the first time today. And honestly, it just made my jaw drop. If you guys didn't see it, I know this has nothing to do with the video, and this has more to do with my next video. Here are Russell Westbrook's stats for the entire NBA playoffs.
I want to see 3-point. Ouch. Gosh. Ouch. -0.2. He got some good assists. Can't be mad about that.
This year,
Russell's
he's been absolutely atrocious. He's never been this bad in his entire career. That's how bad of the fit he is, but I digress. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this entire situation. I think it's absolutely absurd, and
before I said I wouldn't, but I kind of feel it's pain now. Like he hasn't been with anyone for a couple months, and like, he just bored sitting there by himself, on the team by himself, doing all this stuff by himself. Like he just wants someone by his side. He wants a girl by his side, so he decided to hit up an IG model. So IG model came over. So at least he won't be bored anymore. And he can do other stuff besides being bored. So I can feel his pain. I would have did the same thing, but not the other stuff. But I would have did the same. I would have did the same thing. I don't care if I get in trouble, because if I'm bored, I'm sitting there bored. I would call them. I ain't going. But I know a girl. I know that a girl would do it, or wife, or whatever you want to call it, would do it because they love you, so they would do it for you. So then you won't feel the pain. But like, yeah, I get stuck in my head. It just won't flow out my mouth. Like I don't know what it is.
I know it's easy for us to sit back. Wow, what a selfish human being doing what he's doing. But at the same time, I could understand why he felt like it could be okay.
Man, you probably would do the same thing too. You wouldn't go to the hotel because you're bored and got nothing to do. So you decide, okay, I just call, I'm gonna call the girl so I'm gonna be bored. I'm not gonna leave.
I don't know. I guess he tried to get. He hasn't been able to pursue anything for 2 months, man. I don't really blame him. You know, like men are gonna be men, boys are gonna be boys. Let me know what you guys think about.
You're right about that. Men are gonna be men, boys are gonna be boys. I mean, no, y'all did this type of stuff that he did. Like travel trips, something like that, basketball game, football travel trip. You're staying at a hotel. You get bored of staying at a hotel for a long period of time, and you just want some entertainment more than one entertainment at once. And like you've been sexually active, and like not even that, but like yeah, sexually active, and like you're used to getting your ways around and stuff, and like you used to girls coming over and stuff, and like since you have been away for a long time, you haven't been seeing your family, you haven't seen your girl, haven't seen other girls besides that one, so you decide to call them up, and if they're near that location, you be like, okay, just holler over here, I'll I'll try to get you in, so you get them in and stuff. And like you talk, communicate for a little bit, watching TV, doing this and this and this, so that he doesn't feel lonely again. And then Waterloo, and then she dipped, and then he lonely again, so he actually just I won't let her dip. I was like, you gotta sit over here. But when the homies come, you gotta hide. Cause I'm not trying to have them snitch on me that I gotta go over here. Cause they probably do the same thing. LeBron, James Harden, they probably do the same thing. So no worries, no confusion. But thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notification. I'm just thinking it's still stuck in my head. I can't get it out. Make sure you go to my Twitch. I'll be on Twitch. I'm filming another video after this video, so make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notification. What was it? Oh yeah. Um, if you would have had to go right, it's like 100 times so far, but it came down to my house. So if you would have had to go right, would you do the same thing he did, right? I'm about to go to the hotel. And was like, okay, now I got a woman at the hotel. Now I feel like I'm good, I'm great, I'm Gucci now. So I don't feel lonely. I have to feel like I got a girl here. Like she can help me out. She can do the things that we couldn't do in the bubble. So like I'm just letting the bubble know that I'm bringing the girl over because I'm just bored, got nothing to do and stuff like that. But now I got to go over here. We can do all the stuff I wanted to do, which we couldn't do before. So he was like, I'm gonna bring a girl over and like do my thing right, do my thing right. And after watch some Netflix and stuff like that, when someone comes out the door, she gotta dip out or she gotta hide. And when they leave, she can come back out. We can watch some Netflix. We can fall asleep together and stuff like that. I just don't know what to say. Thank you for make sure you like, search up notification, subscribe. New song coming on the way. It's gonna be better than other songs. New song coming away. I'm playing on this new song. Um, I don't know when it's gonna be released. I really don't know. Translate. Uh, um, but subscribe. If you're not subscribing, what are you doing? You are like when you don't subscribe, you miss out on important stuff. You miss out on big giveaways, big stuff coming soon, big song coming soon. It's gonna be on my um music channel, sporting music. It's gonna be on there and be on here too. I'm still working on. I'm still doing the process. I have to create the song and everything, find the beat and everything. Once the beat's done, um, I may or may not do a music video. Uh, Bring a couple of friends over and stuff like that. And we do we do what we not the but our people smoke, but we do. I can't put it out there. When the day comes, the right time comes, when the music video comes out, then I can explain on what we're gonna do. Or I can explain what we're gonna do, and then when the music comes out, you already know what happened. So you don't say, oh, this and this and this, and then I'm gonna be streaming it. So yeah, stay posted. Like I said, turn notifications. Subscribe. You're gonna miss out on it. When the music comes out, people that are subscribed is gonna be the only one gonna be able to listen to it. Because when the music comes out, it's going straight to them. But people that don't subscribe, it's gonna come out later at time. So make sure you subscribe. So you get to see before other people get to see. And next where we at squad. Peace out. Another video coming to another video in about an hour. But look out for the music video. Uh, I produce my own video. I make my own music. So um, I don't know. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but it's gonna come out. Uh, I'll set a date and time for it to come out. It might be done today, but I have to do some editing, this and this and this and this and this. Uh, and I might do what I did before: put the music out first, and then wait for the music video to come around. But I have to gather friends up and stuff like that, so we get the music video done over it and post it. And then after edit it, I might even hire an editor to edit it, to be honest. I know it's getting boring and stuff, but peace out. Have a nice day. Peace, Warrior Squad. We are out the building. Yeah. We are out the building.